Okay, so 2 female responses within a minute of turning this on. That's awesome. What's not so awesome is the mosquitoes are terrible. I'm gonna keep recording. As I put my sleeves down. I shouldn't have got rid of my jacket. Can you spirits tell me the name of that boy who drove the car down the boat ramp? I asked you before and you wouldn't tell me, but now I know his name. Do you guys have anything to say about that? Am I right in assuming that was a case of young love gone bad? Or am I completely wrong? I'm not going to investigate that any further, because I don't feel that that is what you guys are telling me about. Ooh, I just got a shiver down the back of my neck. All right, as I'm walking the trail in, I have a question for the spirit that twice told me that he wanted me to fear him. He said, I want you to fear me. Why? Oh, there's a shiver. You guys gonna give me any more information today that's gonna help Grant when he comes with his investigation? It doesn't make sense to me that this woman whose poles are on the trail up here, that she drowned. Can you confirm that? Did she drown? I would think if she drowned, she would have had the poles in her hands and she would have been out there walking across the swamp. Not here on the trail, up on the land portion. She would have been crossing the big swamp. The ice would have gave way underneath her. She would have drowned and we wouldn't have her poles on the trail. What do you have to say about that? I'm pretty good at deduction, aren't I? Makes sense to me. What doesn't make sense is that you guys have told me she drowned. Can you guys at least confirm we're talking about a woman who owned those poles? Gage looked like he was, something caught his attention there. I'm here, probably for the final time, to get answers before I bring back Grant. And then the water box, we always get answers there. All right, I'm just gonna say it. Was her name Sue? Last time I was here, Sue clearly came through and said her name. When I asked for the name of who owned those poles, it said Sue. Are you guys gonna help me figure out this mystery? I'd love it if you just told me what happened. The online consensus is that the person with the poles got injured or had a pet that got injured and had to leave the poles behind to get out, to hike out. Does that make sense? I need you to confirm for me, is that person even missing? That squeak was Gage playing with his ball. Speaking of balls, last time here on the trail we found some pet toys. Were those just from people walking the snowshoe trail in winter? Or does that have something to do with this case? Something else interesting I found this morning, guys. I was doing searches for missing people again in my area. And I found one from 2021 with no details. A drowning, a woman. It just came up randomly. Said the police had identified the body of a drowning victim in Lake Nipissing, but we're not going to say who it was as per the family's wishes. Does that have anything to do with this case? I found it strange that they didn't release the victim's name. If the woman that was hiking back here drowned, she wouldn't have ended up out in Lake Nipissing, I don't think. She would still be in the swamp back here. Is that where she is? Is Sue still back here in the swamp? Box has gone quiet. Do you want to give me a comment on what Gage is doing over there right now? Let's just say he wishes he had a newspaper to read. See, I'm funny. I think I'm funny. Hey, Gage thinks I'm funny. Come on, spirits, you can laugh. It's all a joke, right? What does Gage see? He's looking at something, and then we get a response immediately when I asked what it was. I couldn't figure it out what she said. Can Gage see you, spirits? Ooh, that gave me a shiver. I don't know why. Sue, is that you? Oh, the mosquitoes are terrible. Get your ball. He forgot his ball. Go get your ball. Appreciate you coming through with any responses that you can help us with. Answers. I've got 2 more names to give you guys if you want to comment. You gave me 2 names last time we were here. Dan. What does Dan have to do with this case? Ah. That was weird. It was like a electronic beep. I've never heard that before. Ah, mosquitoes are just eating my hands. I don't have a hand. They're so thick right now. There's like 200 mosquitoes around me. Really? Does my dog entertain you? He entertains me. Does my dog entertain you? He entertains me. This is gonna be a quick stopover when we get to these poles. Like 10 minutes maximum. Get in my ears. That's how much it changed in one day, guys. I hiked yesterday for over an hour. Hardly a mosquito. Okay, back to the case. The second name you gave me was Bill. Do you have anything to say about Bill? I know brothers named Dan and Bill. Just a coincidence? Maybe I'll tell Grant it's not even worth coming back here. There's no mystery. Somebody just got tired of carrying their hiking poles and said screw it and left them behind. Is that what happened? Does this person that you told me who has death issues, do they need to cross over? There's the poles, I see them right there. All right, so this is usually where the box starts going crazy. We're within 30 feet here. Whose poles are those? Oh, I gotta set this stuff down. I need hands. I need hands to clear these mosquitoes off of me. Okay, I'm here. What do you guys have to tell me about this case? Male voice. I will analyze all of this after and I will give all this information to Grant. What do you want to tell Grant? Does Grant need to come here? So Grant needs to absolutely come here. There's one of the canned responses that we get on this thing. We've heard it 3 times now in this location, and they know it annoys me. Is that absolutely funny to you guys? Are you being funny? Don't be digging up a body back there, Gage. We're here. We're looking for information on those poles, on Sue, Bill, Dan. What do you got for us? What happened? Crazy love triangle? Bill and Dan ran off to the woods and Sue caught them? She killed them and then offed herself in a fit of jealous rage? Or is this all just something you're stringing me along with? All right, guys, I'm gonna walk out of here unless I get a response in the next 30 seconds. Because these bugs are just too bad. That was weird. Gage just got a squeaky ball here. And I swear to God, I just heard the exact same sound that comes out of his squeaky ball come from over there, and even he looked over there. Do we need to dig to find answers for this case? Is there even a case? Jim came through last time I was here. Jim, do you have anything to say? Good morning, Jim. I just sent you a mental image. What was it? I don't know what the response said, but the image I sent was a high five and a hug. I miss you, buddy. I was not planning on the mosquitoes being this crazy today. Keep talking to me, spirits. Talk me all the way back to the four-wheeler. Give me any pertinent information on this case. All right, walk and talk, spirits. It's time. Do I need to bring those poles out of here? Or should I just leave them? Is Sue gonna come back and get her poles? If that's not her name, tell me the woman's name who owns those poles. Between the COVID and the mosquitoes, guys, I just gotta keep moving. I gotta make my way back to the bike. I'm torturing myself right now. Oy. Get your ball. Don't leave your ball. Come on. Is it worth me bringing Grant back here? Yes or no? Can my spirit team do anything about these mosquitoes? That'd be great. You know, I used to worry about coming out here and making a session with this, that it wouldn't make sense. It would just be a bunch of random hack shack words from a database. But every video we've done, I mean every single one, tells a story, and it makes sense. Do you spirits just want to give us information on current events? Do you have anything to say about that? When is the war going to end between Russia and the Ukraine? Anytime soon? I have to be honest, I was surprised that Ukraine has held out as long as they have, and that the Ukraine has done as well as they have against the Russian forces. Good on the Ukraine, Russian aggressors. These bugs are terrible, guys. Ugh. Terrible. I don't think there's anybody out here. I don't think there's a missing person. I think somebody just got lazy and left those poles. Spirit saying random names. Maybe. Oh, there's a bit of breeze blowing the mosquitoes off of me. Spirit guides, did you do that for me? Did you help me out? You create a nice little breeze there. I appreciate that. Oh, the breeze is awesome. Thank you. Not famous. Not something. We got a lot of responses on the walk in there and the walk out, so hopefully they tell us something that is coherent and blows my mind. They always do. I have no doubts about that. Does the hard work pay off? Is it worth it for me to keep coming back here and doing this? Do you guys appreciate me coming back here? And I was talking to the spirits, but you guys can answer that down below as well. Question for both of you. Don't forget your ball, buddy. Salvation is in sight. All right, spirits, if you have any last messages you want to get across, do it now. Once I start that bike, I'm not looking back. I just had a feeling that if I started the bike, they were going to say something, and they did. Will we be able to make it out? I don't know. All right, guys, I'm putting my jacket on. I'm getting on that four-wheeler, and I'm getting out of these bugs. We'll analyze all of these, and you'll know when I know what the story was today. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next adventure.